Arsenal and Bukayo Saka announced yesterday that the 21-year-old has agreed to a new contract that reportedly keeps Saka with the club through 2027. Saka has been with the club since he was 8 years old, rising up through the academy all the way to the first team by the time he was 17 years old. Saka has made 178 appearances for the first team and has really broken out this season, scoring 14 goals and 11 assists across all competitions. A standout for England at the most recent World Cup, Saka has been named a finalist for the Premier League Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year awards. Guys, we often don't see a one-team player all the way from 8 years old on, but it seems like he could potentially be one, and I know you guys, as Arsenal fans, would love that. What do you think? I mean, he's young, 21 years old.
Look, I want him to stay. I want him to sign the contract extension. I'm a big fan.
Oh,
I think
there's a but coming.
There is. He's a wonderful player. I think he's a great role model, all of that, and I would love to see him in an Arsenal uniform for as long as absolutely possible, and if he retires as an Arsenal player, I'd be very happy. But if somebody wants to give me like 175 million, you can have him.
I don't want to sell him.
I don't either. But he will net a big amount.
I'm super happy about this signing. He's a kid he's a Hale-end kid. He's grown up through the club. He clearly has a lot of love for the club. And just as a person, he seems to have so much character. As a player, he seems to have so much character, stepping up to take the penalty for England and doing it again this season for Arsenal. And to miss a penalty and come back and step up and do it again and then stand up in front of everyone and be able to do that, especially at his age, takes incredible maturity, incredible character. That's the type of player I want in my football club, so I love this.
Especially after all the abuse that he received, right? At such a young age,
like, to be that mentally strong, that's the kind of player I want in my football club,
Real Madrid comes in for, seriously, 150 million. You don't make that deal?
No, we're rich.
No?
This is the Premier League. No. I'm not sending that man to Spain.
No,
Stay
that's a good point. Yeah. He ain't going, we're going to protect him from Valencia.
I want to ask you both a question because I find, as a Liverpool fan, I love the fact that we have a guy, a guy like Steven Gerrard, who is from Liverpool. He knows what that club is about. He knows what it means to this city. A Trent Alexander-Arnold. What does it mean to have a guy like Saka who, is just completely entrenched in...
It means
London
everything
club.
to me. Like in Italian, they call them bandiera. Bandiere, the flag bearers, the ones who know what it means.
Yeah.
They understand the core of the club. They understand the community, which is a massive thing. They've been through everything with the club. He's seen the ups and downs of Arsenal, and he has the desire, especially players like that have so much desire to really lift the club with them. So they're so important to clubs, I think.
He's young, but also, and you mentioned Haaland, been with the club since he was 8. But also, he is single-handedly, not single-handedly, that's too much, but he has been a major reason why we're back in Champions League. He is, to me, the poster child for saving this club from the mediocrity we've been attached to for the last almost too long at this point.
He carried himself with a lot of maturity this season.
Since the beginning.
And not only in the way that he was a leader on the field, he was a force that was unstoppable. He is unstoppable. And he was winning games for Arsenal, and there were rival and oppositions that didn't know how to defend him. Yeah. He was so dynamic. He would unsettle and disorganize.
They double him. They double him now.
This season, I really saw him take that massive stride into being what we call here the franchise player, the poster boy. It became him. Yeah. It became him. Yeah. And Arsenal has a lot of quality around him as well, right? I don't want to move that away from him. Like, I don't think Saka works to that extent if Gabriel Jesus isn't in the mix and all that stuff, Odegaard, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that he did step up and take that stride, it shows a lot of his progression, and he's still so young, and how much more he can
He needs his own chant, though. His chant, Saka and Emma Smith-Rowe. Emma Smith-Rowe can't even get off the bench.
Why don't you workshop You workshop something.
Yeah. I'll think of something.
I believe in you.